everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I cut my hair. And I know this is a bit of a subject because last time I talked about me cutting my hair, it was when I got my horrible fringe that was just like terribly wrong. So you'd think I learnt my lesson from there, but no, actually every time I go to the hairdresser, I really do not like how it turns out. I've had so many bad experiences at the hairdresser, so I just like to trim my own hair at home. But if I was to get a fringe again, I learnt my lesson and I'm definitely going to the hairdresser for that. But I like to just trim my own hair. Last time I went to the hairdresser, I wanted to get something completely different. I went in and I'm like, oh, can you cut off all the dead ends, give me some layers, give me, you know, do the works, just make it look different. And the hairdresser was so rude. The appointment, I booked it so that I would have like my hair washed, you know, blow dried and then cut. And so when I got there, she was actually like, yeah, we're not going to wash your hair, we're just going to straighten it and cut it then. She went and did that, and when I asked for layers, she's like, no, you can't have layers in your hair. And after she told me I couldn't have layers, she went ahead and she got these little sections, you can probably still see they're growing out, but she got these little sections of hair and she just kind of trimmed every now and again. So I had these random short parts and they weren't even like a layer, like it wasn't like a full layer, it was just like a random short part would be here and then a random short part here, and it made no sense, the haircut she gave me. It was just a horrible experience, and I've had so many horrible experiences. I think I've only ever had one good hairdresser that I loved. That's when I went and got my full fringe that I had way back when I first started filming. I really loved that and how she did it. And when I went back there to get it done, she had had a baby, so she no longer worked there, and the tales of bad hairdressing stories continue after that. Just a disclaimer, obviously I am no hairdresser, I just like to trim my own hair. So this video is basically for those people who have been wondering what my hairstyle is and if I can describe my haircut. So it's getting very long, but I don't really like it much longer than this because it goes thinner at the ends, and I like to try and keep it all the same length from now since the bad haircut. I don't know what she did, but she thinned out the ends of my hair so it was really thin at the bottom and really, you know, bad. I like to keep the ends of my hair as thick as possible, so I don't really try and cut many layers through my hair. And from my face, my fringe is just basically the same length as my jaw. I think I've got one strand that's a little bit shorter so I can like flick it back, and then from there it just kind of goes down in an angle towards the ends of my hair. My haircut's really simple and really basic, so this is just a really basic how to trim your hair video. So I like to do this on dry hair, and just make sure you have very sharp scissors. Make sure you're wearing an old t-shirt because you don't want to get hair all over your good clothes, and I'm using my grey one here so you can at least see what I'm doing with my hair. So I haven't done anything with my hair today. This is how it naturally is, and I'll show you what it looks like from the back. It has gone very wavy because I haven't even brushed it. As soon as I brush my hair, it'll go more straight. So of course, if your hair still stays wavy once you brush it, you might want to give it a quick go over with the straightener just so your cut can be more even. But as soon as I brush mine, it'll go more straight. And like, look at the ends, they desperately need a cut. They've gone all static and like the what are this? So first thing I'm going to do is brush through my hair. So as you can see, once I've brushed it, it pretty much goes pretty straight. It goes a bit frizzy, but it goes pretty straight. So what we're going to do first is we're getting our hair comb, and we're just going to part our hair in the middle. Okay, so once your hair is divided in half as evenly as you can get it, you want to bring both sections to the front. What I'm going to be doing is just grabbing my comb, and we're going to just comb through it because we want to make sure there are absolutely no knots whatsoever. So I'm just going to grab this side and clip it. So I can do this side first. So you want to bring it all forward, and we're going to get our finger just going to bring it forward with our finger till we get like about an inch to half an inch, because you want to start off just cutting little bits, and we're just gonna And so already that feels a lot healthier, and so we just cut straight across when we do that, and you just want to take it slowly. You don't want to be in a rush when you do this, because that's when mistakes happen. So by bringing it forward, we've got a longer piece in the back and it goes shorter towards the front, and that's what creates that V look. And I'm just going to unclip this side and do the same thing. Make sure they're even. I just like to bring them together at the front. And if you don't like that blunt straight across look, you can go ahead and take your hair and just very lightly cut the ends upwards. But personally, if I do that, it makes my hair look really skinny at the bottom, and I want it to look as thick at the ends as I can. Next, we're going to grab our comb and divide my hair where my ear is. So we're taking this whole front section here. And I'm just going to grab a clip, and we're clipping all this part back. So this looks really strange at the moment, I know, but what we're going to be doing is getting our comb, and you want to brush through these, make sure you've got absolutely no tangles in it. I'm just going to grab this section here where my fringe would be, or you know, the part that frames your face. We're just going to grab that and we're going to quickly clip that up. So this part is out of our way because we don't want to be cutting that part yet. Just getting my fingers, and I'm going to you're kind of doing like a straightener when you straighten your hair, but you're getting that with your fingers. And we're bringing it down, and we're just going to cut the ends on an angle. And now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to get where our fringe is, so the shorter bit at the front of my face. I'm just going to pull that, and so basically my fringe area is from the arch of my eyebrow. It's on both sides. That's the part that I'm clipping away. What we're going to be doing is we get our hair, so this is the first piece that we want to cut, and we're going to twist it. So now that piece is here, so it just makes it a lot easier. We're going to do that angled. Our fringe, you want to get your comb and part it how you like it. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but I've got these blonde bits at the front of my hair, and I'm just going to take that and I'm cutting it down at an angle. We can take all our clips out. So already my hair feels a lot healthier just by taking that little tiny bit off. It got rid of all the dry dead ends, and it just makes my hair feel a lot more fresh, and it also adds a little bit more bounce to my hair. It frames my face a lot better. Just remember, take a deep breath, just do it slowly, and when you're doing the parts that frame your face, make sure you are going on an angle, just taking little sections, because you do not want this to be all the same length here, because that could just look weird. But I am no hairdresser, but this is what I like to do just to keep it feeling healthy, just between, you know, yearly visits. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you ever cut your hair? Have you ever had a disaster hairdresser story? Let me know that as well. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!